Okay, well, tonight we have the amazing Stephanie Hagenbach, and she is U.S. Product Marketing. And so we're going to talk about skin care sets. Okay, so before we bring her on, I just want to show you which ones we are going to talk about tonight, real quickly. Okay, so we are going to cover in this order the new Mary Kay skincare line. Then we're going to jump to Clear Proof. We are going to ditch the men for tonight. Okay, sorry, because we have a lot of ground to cover. We're going to go through the Miracle set and the repair. And some of the things that Stephanie and I talked about is who is his target customer. So first off, let's bring up Stephanie. I think I co-hosted you, and Carla might be able to put us side by side. I'm not really good at that. That's why I have all these other people do this. Hey,
That's
Stephanie.
so fancy. Hi.
You look at you at 402 viewers so far.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for having me. This is such a cool event. I'm so grateful to be able to educate everybody on skincare sets tonight. And
You
then
want to
I'm
tell
ready
us how
to,
long you've been in Mary Kay? Just your little background, really quick, a quick little
of
bio.
course, sure. I just celebrated my 7-year anniversary at Mary Kay. So excited to be there. I actually started in brand development. So still within skincare, but more hands-on with like R&D and developing the products. And then recently I've moved over to marketing, which I'm having the time of my life. I'm getting to hang out with you guys more often. I just went to my first leadership conference in January in San Antonio. So it has been an amazing ride. I'm loving it.
All right, you ready to dig in the training?
Absolutely. Let's do
Okay.
it.
All right, so here's the first one we're going to do. We're doing the new one first, okay? So, as you all know, this just debuted, and I want you to talk a little bit about this. And we talked about some products, but why don't you just give us your overview on this first, okay?
Sure thing. So this is our Mary Kay skincare. It is within two different skin types. We have our hydrating regimen as well as the mattifying. Um, and then, so you have the two different skin types are for the cleanser and moisturizer within the set. And this really is simple skincare that's accessible and suitable for everyone that wants to maintain clean and healthy skin. So it's to maintain and nurture. They're fundamental products that are easy to use, they're easy to mix and match with other products for that personalized product experience, which is really great. Janice wanted to know, who the target customer is for Mary Kay Skincare. So this is anyone new to skincare that's looking for a simple start when it comes to creating healthy skincare habits. It's anyone looking for a simple line of products with key benefits and very few steps, which is a great start. We don't want to be too overwhelmed when we're dipping our toes into skincare.
Okay,
It's
so let's
also
talk
great.
about this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Stephanie. Go ahead.
No, it's also great for anybody with a limited budget. This one has a great price point. Each item is $20, and it makes it easy when you're mixing and matching with other products outside of the Mary Kay skincare line. It's also great for if you guys are familiar with botanical effects that used to be within the portfolio. So those customers, they would be transitioned to Mary Kay skincare and they would love it because it's a similar routine that offers simple, gentle, effective, and it's suitable for sensitive skin. So very similar customer base for both products. And then
Okay.
a bucket that I fall into is I use some of the products within the Mary Kay skincare regimen, even though I'm on TimeWise. I love to personalize my skincare routine by adding in the toner as well as the exfoliating scrub into my regimen.
Okay. Are you ready? Here's all the hard questions. So, first off, there's no anti-aging. Let's be clear, correct?
Exactly. This is not for anybody looking for anti-aging benefit. So while it is positioned for a younger consumer that is first starting in skincare, it can absolutely also be for anybody who has sensitive skin. They're shying away from those really efficacious anti-aging ingredients and just want to go back to the basics.
Okay, now we've all experienced a lot of mother-daughter events recently, and the
Yeah.
mothers are doing the charcoal mask, and the daughters want to do that. So we're talking about the charcoal mask, and then we're talking to them about the scrub. So
Yep.
can these be integrated? How does that work? I know that we have a lot of young girls, and it's sort of like we just did a mother-daughter event last week, and they all love the charcoal mask, but I had to talk about the scrub. So can you talk about these two?
That is a great question. So the exfoliating scrub, it's great to help polish away dead skin cells as well as unclog pores. And the recommended use is 2 to 3 times per week. Where exfoliation is concerned, that, it's kind of the tricky product. We don't know sometimes like how often we can use it and how compatible it is with the other products within our regimen. The one that Janice is referring to, our Clear Proof Deep Cleansing Charcoal Mask, it is not recommended to use on the same day as the Mary Kay Exfoliating Scrub. That also goes for like our Repair Revealing Radiance facial peel, as well as Microdermabrasion Refine and the Resurfacer Booster. So all four of those exfoliators we would not want to use on the same day as the Mary Kay Exfoliating Scrub.
Okay, so let's talk about age. I've heard 10, I've heard 9, I've heard 11. What are we saying? Not like we can't write it in stone, but what is our suggested age?
That one's tricky. But and I wouldn't necessarily assign a specific age to it, but definitely it is great for teens. So I would leave that like up to interpretation, but it is a very gentle, stripped down formula, all four of these products. So if you wanted to assign an age, I would say like you could probably go as far as preteen. But as far as like our testing goes, we tested on 18 and up.
Okay, so they could do 10, 11, 12, 12, 12, 13. Like 11 and 12 is called preteen, correct?
Right.
Okay,
Right. I
so
would I would say that's okay. Yeah.
okay, all right. The toner, no alcohol in it.
Right.
And I understand it's to bring up your natural acid pH balance. Can you talk a little bit about the tone?
I know when somebody says it balances my skin, I'm like, that is awesome. What does that mean, right? So this contains an antioxidant that helps restore skin's balance without drying it out. Sounds good. But what does it mean when skin is balanced? It means it doesn't feel too oily or too dry. So this is like the Goldilocks of products. And I use a toner because my skin, I am normally pretty dry, but I have stubborn spots, just like I'm sure everybody else. My nose and like my T-zone are pretty oily, which is very hard when I'm trying to use all normal to dry products. So I use a toner, which just helps even everything out. That way my nose feels the same as my cheeks before I put on the rest of my regimen. So it just helps to literally balance everything and prepare it for all the next steps within your regimen.
Okay, perfect. I know that we talked a little bit about getting involved with Girl Scouts, and it is Girl Scout cookie time. And so I know that we've been doing a lot of mother daughters with Girl Scouts. So if you have not reached out to Girl Scouts of America, there is a beauty badge or a clean badge or a makeup badge or something. Too bad we didn't have a Mary Kay badge. That would have been really something, a beauty badge. We could have gone crazy with that. But think about right now getting together with mothers and daughters through the Girl Scouts organization. So anything else you want to say about the set, Stephanie?
I did want to call out because this is a common question that we get as it relates to the toner. What is the difference between that and the micellar water? So, micellar water, while it's not within the Mary Kay skincare line regimen, it is a great complementary product, and that is used to remove makeup. So, you use that even before you cleanse. It's going to help, with the beginning of your skincare routine to remove makeup before cleansing. Where the toner comes in is after, as that refreshing post-cleansing step. So you would start with micellar water to help remove makeup as an all-over face, besides the eyes, makeup remover, and then we cleanse, and then we tone. So they absolutely can both live within your regimen, and they serve different needs.
Question I saw. I'm just going to pick up a couple ones. Can you use the toner with other Mary Kay line?
Yes, you can absolutely use the toner with other products, with other lines. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right. Now let's talk about, we're going from preteens, and then we could probably segue in, depending on their skin, our preteens might segue into this. And I just have to say, for me, being out there in the industry a lot, these are some of the largest acne product bottles I have seen out in the market. They're huge. They're like the size of your body. I'm always impressed with the size of Mary Kay, but this is a huge and very amazingly price pointed. So let's talk about those girls going from that skincare could go to this, and who is the targeted customer for our Clear Proof?
Great question. And this one is all over the board because it's for anybody that's looking for that effective yet gentle regimen that would target mild to moderate acne. This was tested on men, women, preteen to teen to women's up to their 50s. So it's truly for anyone. It was even tested on like different ethnicities. So this one is great for anybody that is looking for an acne solution. We know that oil production in skin is impacted by hormones, and hormones spike or when hormones spike, so does oil production. That's why it's positioned for teens going through adolescence because that is what's happening to them. But also, unfortunately, that impacts women that are going through, hormonal changes through life, like into menopause. So acne is known to return later in life. So while we say it's great for teens, and it totally is, it's also for women that are revisiting their acne days as well later in life.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's talk about, sometimes we have customers in this line who say, I've been using it for a while, my skin is really getting dry.
Right. Yes. So what is the solution for that?
Yeah.
I would say you have acne and you're wanting an acne solution, I would still stick with the acne system set because it's clinically shown to provide clear skin in 7 days. And that claim is associated when you use all four products within the set. But if you are feeling dry, maybe don't use the acne treatment gel as often because that one is a very drying product. And you can start maybe like layering in another moisturizer just to help replenish any moisture that you've lost. That could be your oil-free hydrating gel or the intense moisturizing cream, anything to help give you that boost of hydration. You could also incorporate the clinical solution hydrator booster. But I would still use all four of
Yeah.
the products within the acne system line and then just supplement products as needed.
Okay, salicylic acid, 2%, really nice, great.
Yes.
I will tell you, I'm not going to say names, but there are companies out there that have high salicylic acid. High salicylic acid also can cause scarring and other things. We're low on the salicylic acid. Anything you want to say about this?
So salicylic acid, it is an exfoliant, so that'll help remove dead skin cells. It is, I think, a 2% in our cleanser and toner. I wouldn't shy away from that. I think that, we're very rigorous in our testing, so we know that we position it still as a gentle acne solution. So I definitely wouldn't shy away from this if you've seen salicylic acid and you're worried that it might leave scars. It should be okay.
This is a great product. How many of you know what Melia is? Does anybody know what Melia is? They're little teeny tiny bumps. How many know what Melia is? Okay. So, and I told Stephanie this the other day, I'm not making a claim. Okay. I'm just stating a fact. I'm not making a claim, stating a fact. Okay. So if you know what Melia is, sometimes it's like the little oil pops to get underneath your skin. And I had some recently, and then I was doing some research and they said, put salicylic acid on, it'll go away. And I'm not making a claim, but I use this for a week and they're all gone. I'm like, wait, what is this? So I'm telling you that this is a great product for that. Okay, that's more information that anybody need about my chest up here. But anyway, I do want to talk about the acne treatment gel. Now, I will tell you, every time I sell a clear proof set, I always sell it with a white washcloth and a white pillowcase, just a dollar store pillowcase. And I always tell them, if you spot this on at night, because it has benzoyl peroxide in, which is an active ingredient, and you have beautiful Ralph Lauren pillows, you wake up the next morning with spots all over. So if you're wondering why washcloths and pillowcases have spots on it, will you talk about benzoyl peroxide a little bit too, Stephanie?
Sure. Okay, so BPO, that's an oxygen releasing ingredient that kills bacteria. Um, so that one, it is used just in the treatment gel. And then the products that contain salicylic acid, so when you use those together, that's what's helping target acne altogether. A little
So
powerhouse.
yeah, I think this is a great product. Any other questions on that clear proof? So when you sell a teen a skincare, the new skincare line, and you can see a little bit of oiliness or acne coming on and they're not there yet, you might want to say to the mom or whoever that your daughter may shift to this situation after a while. It's not about finding one skincare that's good the rest of your life. It's because all of our skins change. And I love the clear proof. I will tell you, consultants, if you I would have one to show, but I would have a mini to demonstrate. We're so grateful, Stephanie, that we have the minis, the mini acne set to use. You need to show how large these are and not just the minis and point to them in a book. This sells itself by just being out there with its great size. Okay. All right. So I just want to say that, but we do have minis and I think that's go charcoal mask. Do we use this with charcoal mask also too? Where does charcoal mask come in with this, Stephanie?
Absolutely. A charcoal mask is a great addition because that also helps unclog your pores, and you can use that a couple times a week.
Okay, perfect. And by the way, that's good. That's a unisex product, good for men and good for women too.
Absolutely. That entire line is great for men and women.
Okay, perfect. All right. I love the Clear Proof. And I just have to pause and say to all of you consultants, please invest in your inventory. And Stephanie, I'm not making a claim again, I'm just stating a fact. If you are a consultant who wants to make money, you need at least 5 to 6 skincare sets on your shelf, including a Clear Proof, a repair, and the regular one for the younger people, because you need to have them and it's instant gratification. And when people have acne, they really want solutions and they don't want to wait. So I do want to say thank you for that also too, and the information there on our Clear Proof. All right, well, let's go on to probably what, 75%? What's the percentage of the people of all of our skincare customers that probably use this? 60, 70? I don't know. Don't worry, it's not a claim. It's just a thought.
It's a great one. I would say you're probably in the right ballpark.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's talk about this in two different formulas. What are we looking at with this?
Yes. So our TimeWise Miracle set, that is great for anyone looking to prevent anti-aging. So you're first noticing, like the first signs of anti-aging. Some keywords that you might want to listen for from customers would be fine lines and wrinkles. They want to improve their skin texture, skin firmness, or they want help preventing premature skin aging. So any of those keywords, as soon as you hear that, send them straight to TimeWise Miracle set. That is their solution.
Okay, so let's talk about each one. We all know the cleanser, the eye cream. Talk about the day and the night, especially with the new nighttime recovery.
Absolutely. So, Daytime Defender, I think it sounds like a little superhero. It's such a fun product. This is going to have your SPF 30. It's great for protecting against UVA and UVB protection. It is going to help strengthen your skin barrier, and it's critical. Your skin barrier is critical for helping keep good things in and bad things out. So, this is like a little superhero product, right? And it also helps defend against blue light, which is a really fun claim that we have associated with our 3D complex. So not only is it great for when you're going outdoors, but if you're in front of a computer like I am all day long, this product is going to help protect your skin from
Okay,
that.
so say that again. It's blue light. Is that what you
Blue
said?
light protection. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, will you go over that one more time?
Sure. So Daytime Defender, quick summary is that it's your little superhero that's going to help protect against UVA and UVB protection. It has a SPF factor of 30, but it'll also help protect against blue light protection. So if you're in front of a computer screen or even your phone, this product will help your skin get through
Okay.
that as well.
Okay, perfect. Somebody asked, we always have customers that have some kind of reaction to sunscreen.
Hmm.
Where are we at with the Daytime Defender, not using it, just using the moisturizer? Where do we float on that?
Where do we send them?
Yeah.
Um, I would always suggest like patch testing a product probably on your neck to see how your skin reacts. If Daytime Defender is irritating to their skin, I would suggest the mineral SPF. It has a compatible, SPF of SPF 30. And that, since it is a mineral sunscreen, it might be more compatible with their skin. Both great, great products. Just it's great to have options so we can send somebody who maybe their skin doesn't jive with the Daytime Defender. At least we have another kind of sun protection product that they could use.
Okay, so it's mineral, and that's why now could we basically swap it out for the Daytime Defender for the 30 mineral facial sunscreen? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a perfect idea. Didn't know that. And I don't know what the price difference is, but it's probably very similar or close. So it shouldn't be too bad with that also too. Okay. Talk about the nighttime recovery.
Nighttime recovery, that's a really fun product. So it's going to help rebuild your skin and recover what is lost during the day. It has an antioxidant boost. It's really pretty. If you guys have seen it, it has like little pink and purple
Let
beads.
me go get these things. I should have had these two things. I'm
Oh,
gonna grab
good. Those are called NutriBeads Duo, really fancy name. And they're little pearl beads. So it's resveratrol and a blend of vitamin derivatives, which are the pink beads, and they burst when you dispense it with the pump. They burst, so it's releasing those ingredients fresh to your skin, which is a really fun aspect. And it's really fun to demo since you can visually see what's happening when you use the product.
Okay, so a lot of people want to know what vitamins are in
Ooh,
here
let's
in the
see. I have
capsule.
that in my notes.
And so when you open this up, they're actually, because they're encapsulated, they're at their full form. They're like broken open, so they're kind of like live on your skin.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is, and also too, with any of these products tonight too, can you help us with the buzzwords or key things? Like when they say anti-aging, a lot of our customers will say, well, what's in them? So is there some common words that we would be able to use with this set that would be like encapsulated resveratrol? People say, well, what is that? Then we're like, you know what I'm saying? So some things that are important that we could, like buzzwords, Stephanie.
No, that's a great call out. I'll talk about a little bit the 3D complex since that is in every single one of the products within TimeWise Miracle Set instead of like diving into the specific ingredients within each product, which I could talk a little bit about that as well. But our scientists that develop the 3D complex, they know what causes premature skin aging, and they were able to identify a combination of ingredients to help your skin look best as it ages. A little fun fact for you guys too is that only 20% of most visible skin aging is from the natural aging process, which is insane. That means you can help protect against the rest, right? So, our TimeWise Miracle Set, powered by the 3D Complex, helps with three critical dimensions of skin support. So, these would be those three buzzwords that Janice was asking about that I would keep my eyes and ears open for to help them discover that TimeWise Miracle Set is for them. So it features antioxidants, which helps fight against free radicals caused by environmental factors. That's going back to like blue light protection, protects your skin against like pollution. That is what the 3D complex helps defend against. It's also known to help with brightening. So it does have ingredients within the complex to help give you the most beautiful, bright, even tone complexion that everybody strives for. And then collagen. So collagen terrifyingly starts to deplete beginning in your 20s. You lose approximately 1% of collagen in your skin every year, which is crazy. And that happens forever. So you want to help support your skin's natural collagen, which will help reinforce the building blocks and help keep your skin plump and resilient. So that is a huge important factor. And that is also within the 3D complex. We have ingredients that will help restore your collagen.
Okay, so any specific buzzwords when we're talking about this? Anything else that you think? Oh, the exfoliating beads. Can you talk about the cleanser with that too?
Cleanser, sure thing. Just pulling up exactly what I want to say. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. And when I'm in product all day long, it's hard to keep my head straight sometimes, to be honest, in the best way possible. Uh,
We know that
one,
there's exfoliating beads. We know how important those are also too.
absolutely. Okay, 1 second.
It's good information, huh, everybody? Y'all got good stuff. Yes, exactly. And by the way, usually when I go and host any kind of beauty event, if there's 4 people there, I have 4 of these by each one of their seats, or I have the repair. But you guys need to not show these in a booklet. If I have 4 people there, there's 4 speaker sets. I want them to see that it's theirs and they can take it home. I'm not going to tell them about it. I'm not going to order. I'm going to have it. I want you to learn to invest in your product. Trust me, I was a broke college student when I came in, but I invested in my product. So invest in your product. It's super important. People want to go ahead and take things home. Okay, go for it, Stephanie.
So the cleanser, it's called a 4-in-1 cleanser because it cleanses, it refreshes, it exfoliates, and it brightens. That is one powerful cleanser. It does have exfoliating beads that gently help cleanse away complexion dulling impurities. So it's more of like the physical exfoliant that you'll feel, especially on like the normal to dry cleanser, that just helps kind of slough away those dead skin cells that are left on top of your skin. And you'll notice too when you use this cleanser, immediately after rinsing it off, you notice a difference. I do. And I use this twice a day, every day. And my skin looks really, really bright and clear the minute I rinse it off. So it's a great product.
Yeah, I love the product. I know some of you were looking at me like you have one for everybody. Yeah, so just to let you know, if I have 4 people there, here's what I actually do. Depending on their age, like say they're all in their 40s, I will not only have this behind their tray in the mirror, but I'll have their name on it in a cute little tag for them. And I said, this is your skincare if you choose to take it home tonight. Well, people are funny today. They don't want you to like rip off their name and put someone else's on it next week. So they want to take it home. So I will tell you, if you have it, you will sell it. That's the important part on that too. So thank you for that. So we have 2 formulas with that. And I know that we took the eye cream out and it wasn't to take it out to not have eye cream, because I always tell people if you were on a desert island, leave everything home, including your underwear, just take your eye cream with you. So eye cream, is it not the most important part of the skincare stuff?
It totally is. That's a great way to look at it. And thankfully, you can purchase the Ultimate Miracle set, which does have the eye cream. There is a way to purchase the set with that included. But yes, it is a step that you will not want to forget. It's going to help with puffiness, wrinkles, maybe help with a little bit of some crow's feet. So it is a great product.
Okay, so we're going to talk about, a lot of times I give people choices between these two. So I want you to tell us the ingredients, the difference, the whatever, because I often have our consultants and directors, wherever I am, sell the miracle set with this because I just think it's better. But then I just like, yeah. Anyway, so do you have some buzzwords for this?
So the Miracle Set eye cream, that one does have the 3D complex. It is going to be a little bit gentler, I would say, because it again is for those that are looking at like the first signs of aging. So they both are great products, but I would say if you're in that like advanced signs of aging, I would go ahead and upgrade to the Repair Eye Cream. Not to say Miracle Set is not a good one. Still great, especially if you're on the Miracle Set, you're looking to target those first signs. Maybe you have a little bit of puffiness and you have some like dark circles. That is a great product to use. Now, if you start seeing like deeper lines and like, some bags under your eyes, let's go ahead and upgrade to the Voluform Eye Renewal Cream. This one also, the component is a little bit different. If you notice when you use it, it has like a really fun metal tip applicator.
You're
And
talking
that
about
is,
the Zamic metal.
yes, yes, I love it so much. It's going to help with like the sagging and crepiness and like the appearance of dark circles. So it does work a little bit harder, just to be honest, than the Miracle Set eye cream, which it should. um, and that sculpted metal applicator, it's cold to the touch. So you're not putting it on your finger and like applying it warm. It's going to help cool, which is obviously going to help with like the deep puffing, as well as like stimulating microcirculation under your eyes, which all helps with puffiness.
So you put it
So
on
it just
here,
works a little
flip it
harder.
over, and massage it,
I'm
right?
sorry.
You massage it on.
Yes. Yes. With that applicator versus like with your finger. Mhm.
Ingredient difference. Any buzzwords
One,
for this?
I would say the complex is what's different. One has 3D and the other one has the Voluform. Um, there aren't, to my knowledge, like any ingredients that stick out on either one of them. But if there are, I can like text you and we can drop it in the chat and I can get back to you.
Okay, but the whole point to this is a Zamic metal, and as we know, it cools and helps the swelling of the eye. It's for deeper
Absolutely.
lines and wrinkles. So
Yes.
if we could create this in a bath gel where we would sit in it and everything would go away, we would make a lot of money in Mary Kay. Okay, that's
100%.
not a claim, just a fact. Okay, so I do have these 2 things here. Okay, we're going to switch then, and we're going to go to repair, which is, I always tell people as you get older, things start to move. And this is the shifter back set. So talk about each one of these maybe individually, and then we'll talk about the whole. Who is the repair customer?
Yeah, let's start with the customer. So this one, our little, saying for this is that it's to help restore and recover. So this is going to help skin when we're in like the advanced anti-aging stage. It's going to help with like deep lines and wrinkles. So keywords that your customers might be saying would be like reversing signs of aging, firming, lifting. That is where repair comes into play. So early to moderate signs of aging, is for TimeWise, and then advanced signs of aging is for repair, just to like summarize the differences between those two.
Okay, so let's talk. The cleanser lasts 2 years. I swear you can hardly, I mean, that thing lasts forever. Doesn't last 2 years. That's not a claim either. Talk about the lifting serum, which I use every evening underneath here. It has that collagen complex in it. Talk about the lifting serum.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we'll go to the day and the night, and we'll run through this again. But I think that this is a great product. And by the way, I do have this on display because I did, take one off my inventory, and I show them how the pump works. I think they need to see the technology of this too, Stephanie. So
I agree.
Go for the lifting serum.
I agree. 1 second. Lost my place. Apologies. I'm getting right there.
You're good. I think it's important again for you consultants that they see this. You can use the mini to demonstrate, but they really need to see this. And you don't have to pump the jar out, but just to hold it open so they can see how it works is super important also too. Okay, go for
it. So this one is going to help lift as well as reduce deep lines and wrinkles. So the lifting serum, we don't have any other products known to like help with lifting. And this one, all of repair actually help with bringing it down to the neck. Again, the only products in the portfolio that are going to help like lift not only on the face, but bringing it down to the neck. So your repair lifting serum is great for that. Pairs well with clinical solutions if you want to make it work even that much harder, but on its own, again, great product after cleansing to use to help lift, any sagging that you might be seeing, as well as addressing deep lines and wrinkles.
Again, a bath gel product, yes. I think for me, and I'll speak for me, I use this in the evening only. And I know you can use it during the day, but I just feel like, the only time your face rests is while you're sleeping at night. And so I just pack this product on at night. I think it's a great product. And then go ahead and continue with the day and the night on this also too.
Yes.
Any buzzwords, anything that we can say? I just think the repair line is good. I think the whole process is great, but I do think that it can be, sometimes people say, well, should I get it now so that I'll never get the lines and wrinkles? And I'm like, no, you don't buy this when you're 20 to avoid it. But I think, yes. Somebody asked, can you use the lifting serum with the oil from the other line?
The Mary Kay Nourishing Oil?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can use both of those together. Mary Kay Nourishing Oil would just help lock in moisture. So if you're feeling a little lacking in hydration, that would be a great last step in your regimen.
Okay, so let's talk about the day and the night. Of course, the day has the SPF 30. And again, in this situation, if you have somebody who cannot use the day, could you use the mineral sunscreen with this situation also?
Yes, you absolutely can. With mineral sunscreen, you won't be getting the anti-aging benefits that you get with the repair day cream, but you still get the SPF protection.
Okay.
So that's the only caveat. So repair is designed again for like those advanced signs of aging. So moisturization is key because we know as we age, our skin gets a little bit drier typically. So a great claim for the SPF day cream is that it helps increase skin moisture for 12 hours. That is a wonderful claim. It's going to help calm skin as well. It has that SPF 30. So again, it's helping defend your skin on a daily basis. And then it also has those anti-aging benefits that I had mentioned, same as like the lifting serum that's associated with the complex, like addressing sagging, deep wrinkles, loss of elasticity and volume. So helping with those anti-aging while defending against the sun during the day. So it is a very powerful product to have on your skin.
The blue light came out on this too. Is it a blue light protector also? Is this eye cream? I mean day cream.
We only have that claim with TimeWise. So we don't have that with repair. That's a good call out.
Okay, perfect. All right. Let's talk about nighttime, the nighttime treatment with retinol, because we have the pure retinol and we have the retinol cream, and sometimes it's a little confusing. Can you go over this product?
Sure. So this one has encapsulated retinol. That is the main difference. Our clinical solution retinol is a pure retinol. when we encapsulate it like we did for the night treatment, that is going to help protect it against, what happens when a pure form is exposed to like the air. It's going to degrade a little bit quicker. So keeping it encapsulated is going to help with like stability and help with like maximum efficacy once you use it in your regimen. And the night treatment with retinol, that one is helping with like deep lines and wrinkles. So again, those like advanced anti-aging benefits. The retinol piece in this product is going to help encourage cell turnover. So that's where the retinol comes into play. It's, digging in to get like all like the underneath skin cells that are going to appear more youthful than like what is sitting on top of your skin. So with that, you're going to have smoother looking skin. This also has the 12-hour moisturization claim. And it's also going to help with your skin tone. So a lot of hard-hitting anti-aging benefits with this one. It's great to help you look your best, and it's like going to work hardest when your skin is resting at night to deplete what it lost during the day.
Okay, so I'm on pure retinol with the clinical solutions. How do I do this? Do I still use this at night? Do I do that first and then use this over? Do I do it every other day? I think there's a little confusion with our pure retinol and what this is. You said this is, what did you say?
Encapsulated.
Encapsulated. So is it pure retinol encapsulated? Is it 0.5 encapsulated? What? Because people keep asking what the percentage of retinol is in here.
Ooh, the percentage of retinol. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that, to be completely honest, but I don't think it's going to be seen as the same since it is encapsulated. So I don't think you would say it was like encapsulated pure retinol. I think it's like an entirely different form.
Okay.
But I totally understand how that can be confusing. And then you can absolutely use both products together. Retinol, I think, is the like gold standard. That is like the best product you can use for your skin because it does everything. And you can absolutely incorporate that with the night treatment retinol product. And you would use the retinol 0.5 first. So you're going to, after cleansing. So you're going to cleanse and then use the retinol, let that absorb into your skin a little bit, and then continue on with your regimen, using your serum and then using your nighttime moisturizer. So that would be the order of application. The only clinical solution product that isn't compatible, I would say, as far as like using together every single day is like when we get into the boosters, when we get into like the resurfacer, especially, since that's an exfoliant. But the retinol you can use with the repair line.
Okay, so use the pure retinol first and then the repair line over. But you have to have some dry down time. Remember, Lance talks letting things dry down 30 seconds or 40 seconds or things like that. So I do have a couple questions in here which are interesting. We only have one formula for this. We don't have normal to dry combination to oil, and I know that's probably been a question. So
Correct.
for those people who are more oily, how does this affect them? Because I'm seeing in the chat section that the moisturization is maybe too much. What do you know about that, Stephanie?
No, that's a great question. It only has the one skin type because it is known to, like, your skin's known to dry out as you age. So with that, these are, on the thicker side. They are going to give you a lot more moisture. And if you do fall within like that combo to oily side, I understand that can be a little heavy for your skin. And I would play around and substitute other products. You can absolutely still maybe like use the lifting serum since that's going to be a really efficacious product and it won't feel as heavy on your skin since it is a serum product form, and incorporate, maybe go down to like the antioxidant moisturizer within TimeWise, still giving you anti-aging benefits. It just won't be like the TimeWise Repair Day Cream, but it would give you the thickness that you're looking for.
Okay. Well, so many questions in here. I can't even answer. How often can I use the repair set if I'm using 4-in-1 Miracle set? So it's an interesting question.
So you want to use both sets together? Unless we're talking about just truly customizing your regimen for you, you can pick and choose. You can absolutely customize your regimen as far as like using the Miracle Set cleanser and using the repair serum. But I wouldn't like double up and use like the repair night treatment and then, well, I was gonna say, and like then the antioxidant moisturizer, but you could, I don't want to confuse you guys. You could use like the night treatment with retinol from Repair, and also the nighttime recovery of the Miracle set. And that is safe, and you could use that every day if you wanted to, every evening.
I'm going to go through a lot of questions here, but there is a question several times about rosacea and retinol. Okay, so we have pure retinol, but we also have our Repair. Is it okay, our Repair line for rosacea? I am understanding yes for that, even the nighttime product, because it's not the pure retinol. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should be safe. But again, for your own needs, I would like spot treat on your neck, see how your skin reacts. I'm not a dermatologist, so I don't want to tell you like, yes, this is going to be great for your rosacea. And I certainly can't tell you it would help with it, but I don't think it would irritate it. And if it does, stop using immediately and consult a dermatologist to see what could best fit your needs.
Well, Stephanie, I just want to say, I know we're kind of running out of time, but I think for all of us, including myself, when we go out to beauty events, when we're servicing customers, or when we're at any kind of opportunity where we get to, share our products with people and then put them on their face, it's good for us to be equipped with the buzzwords, the words, the what this means, and then this, and then that, because I think for all of us, it's very helpful that we have that education. And I just want to say to the consultants what a gift it is to have product marketing on here with us tonight and be able to share this information with you, because that's how much our company cares about what you're doing. We don't want legal to get you in trouble with all the claims that we're making because they're not true, So I think it's important that we equip you with the words, the thoughts, and the information. And I think, having the product there also too, and I cannot reiterate more than just investing in your inventory, investing in your product, investing in those things, and making sure that you have the products there for them. But I just want to say, Stephanie, oh my gosh, girl, is there any last couple of things you want to say?
I mean, this has been amazing. I think this is such a great opportunity for us to talk to you guys. We get a little bit of interaction at seminar and leadership, but to truly dive into each product with you guys and see what questions you guys are asking so we know how to edit our marketing material going forward. This has been extremely helpful for me as well.
Well, we always love the staff. I grab as much staff. Lance and I are going to be doing a retinol event at the end of next month. So stay tuned for that, everybody. But I just want to say thank you, Stephanie, for your time tonight. And thank you for being on here, because she's patching it probably from your home. I'm sure you're not in the office because you probably ice skate there today. So I just want to say thank you for all of that great information. And also to where online can our consultants get more information and ingredient information? It's on the InTouch, correct?
It is on InTouch, but we did just make a change on .com, so marykay.com. Now, when you go to key ingredients, it should also list all the ingredients in each product, which is a huge win.
Okay, perfect. Is that for their customers or just for them to access themselves?
That's for anybody. So that's for customers. And then InTouch is still going to be like your go-to as far as you can find fact sheets on every single product, which gives you like a quick rundown of who's the target consumer, what is this, what does it do. So yeah.
Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Give Stephanie a big round of applause. And Stephanie and I on the first Wednesday in March, we're doing a hydration event and prepping your skin for the spring, and we're going to talk about hydration. And Stephanie's going to jump on back with me, and we're going to do that. So watch out for that. That'll be a guest event for all of you. So please give it up for Stephanie. Thank you so much for being on here tonight. We appreciate you, Stephanie. I love you, girl. And I'll be in touch with you. I'll send you the recording. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and stop.